Microphone check, microphone check.
Yep.
Yes, sir, Ski. Yo. Welcome, you guys. Another episode of Spirits of the Streets podcast. Today, my guy Pilot, thank you for pulling up.
Thank you, bro. Thanks for having me, man.
Of course. So just to kind of get into the podcast, can you explain to the people what you do and who you are?
Yeah, man. I go by the name of Pilot. You know what I'm saying? Pilot Flyin. I'm out of the streets of DMV, you know what I mean? So I'm on the east side. Yeah. But I'm out here in Phoenix, you know what I mean? Chilling, vibing out. I've been out here for a couple years, you know, feeling it out. I think I like it out here. I feel like I vibe with the West Coast, you know what I mean? I'm east side by heart, but, you know what I mean? I'm repping Phoenix, you know what I mean?
Fire.
So I can kick some bars, you know what I mean? I'm an entrepreneur, you know what I mean? Overall, a hustler, you know what I mean?
Hustler,
like somebody, you know, who can get the bag.
Okay.
And keep it going, you know what I mean? That's just what I'm looking for.
Fire.
That's how I feel about it.
And you create music?
Yeah, that's the vibe, bro.
That's the vibe. That's the forefront of everything.
That's gonna be where my brand builds. From music.
Oh, right on. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, how long have you been in Arizona for?
About 3 years now. It's coming up on 4.
And so, what's the difference? What do you think is the difference between? I was just having this conversation earlier with my buddy too, because he's from the east, like kind of East Coast too.
You know what I mean? All right. So, the way that I explain that the difference between East Coast and West Coast, honestly, is the people, bro. All right. So, like, I guess Virginia is the South. You know what I mean? It's the top of the South, but it's on the East Coast. So
yeah.
I say it's East Side.
Yeah.
Southern hospitality is not a thing there, cause like it's like Northern Virginia, like it's in the it's a city, it's busybody.
Okay.
Like I feel like out here, like everything is like kind of spread out, but it's still kind of city vibe.
Okay.
So it's like
I can see that. I can see that. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So like in Virginia, like obviously everywhere has cliques and shit like that, but like it's like you can't separate sections like you can like Glendale, Scottsdale, Tempe.
Okay.
Like it's not like separated like that. It's all in the area. Like you got Arlington, you got Fairfax, you got, you know what I mean, DC right there, Maryland right there. It's like 3 states, DMV, you know what I mean?
And
DC,
so
Maryland, Virginia.
Are you still connected with a lot of people back home?
A lot of people is a stretch. I'll say a handful of people.
Yeah.
I show love where, you know what I mean, they show love to me. I feel like a lot of people, like I said, that I'm directly connected with, have moved on. You know, my boy Clutch Packs, he out in Atlanta.
Okay.
I got my boy, you know, Jizzle Raw, he out in Philadelphia.
Okay, right on.
So like, and these are people that I met, you know.
And so you were creating music back home?
So actually, yeah, I was.
Okay.
Not into the forefront, you know what I mean? Not to public eye.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was working on my craft. I say I really started kicking off the bars like legit, like working, like every day working, writing every day.
Like actually putting out the work too.
Every day, bro. Like from 2012 is really when it started for me.
Oh, right.
And then I got confident, you know what I mean? Like I felt like I was watching a lot of people, you know what I mean? My inspirations come from, you know, Wiz Khalifa, Currency.
And I can see the same type of vibes of the music, how like it.
Yeah, bro. Hey, 2010 era, bro. That shit, you know, growing up. That's why, you know what I mean? I started smoking that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I feel that.
Mac Miller, rest in peace to him.
R.I.P.
Yo, GOAT. You know what I mean? But those are my 3 biggest inspirations. And then, like, I got
Who did you say?
Mac Miller, Wiz Khalifa, Currency.
Okay, fire.
No particular order.
Yeah. But, no, they're dope. They're dope.
Yeah, man. And,
vibes.
And I got a couple of personal inspirations, you know what I mean? Like I said, my homie Clutch Packs.
Okay.
I got homie out. He not at home, but he at home. He in Richmond, Virginia. So like
it's close?
An hour away, you know what I mean, from where we grew up type of thing.
Right on.
And he go by the name of Count Slick. And I think honestly
Count Slick.
Y'all need to check him out.
Fire. Check him out for real.
Count Slick, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely the homie right there. But yeah, man, it was a big journey to get to where I'm at right now. I played football all my life, bro.
Okay,
like, so
all right.
The passion for music didn't come until, you know what I mean, later in life.
Yeah.
So like, I used to run the routes, you know what I mean, wide receiver, play football.
Wide receiver.
You know
I was about to ask you what position.
Yep.
Fire.
So that's kind of where.
Where did you I'm sorry. What inspired you to start working on music, going from sports to music? So
really, all right, so to make me like turn the heat on, because like I graduated from high school in 2012.
Okay.
So like I went to college and I played college football. So like I didn't really again had that kind of passion like for music. I always loved listening to music as a kid.
Right.
Like, you know, growing up I was in, you know, the church choir, whatever, you know, my mom.
Oh, you were singing when you were young?
Yeah, here and there. But like I was a shy kid in the back who didn't say nothing, and they were like, "Hey, sing, bro." We can't hear you, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? But deep,
still in the cut though. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
fire. There you go. That's dope.
So it wasn't really like, I mean, I always had a love for music in general, but like my passion was always sports growing up. Like, you know, my dad played basketball, like so.
Right on.
And then I got a younger brother and a younger sister. My brother really got into sports. My sister didn't really as much, but sports is just kind of like
it's always
family. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
So I think, you know, and not that I don't even. I think it's like new that my family is like hearing my music. It's interesting, bro. Cause like everybody thought I'd be playing football, doing this, doing that. Like that's what I was projected for. Yeah. And then like now I'm doing music. Like it's weird to catch like some of my family members are like, oh, what you doing now? Like I'm like, oh, I'm out in Phoenix making music. And they're like, the
it's kind of left field, huh?
Like exactly.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? So it's kind of cool though. It's a different experience for sure.
Yeah. Right on. There you go. You just dropped a project.
Yeah, man.
Let's promote the project right now.
Mighty High, Volume 1. It's on all platforms, Spotify, Apple, you know what I mean, YouTube, SoundCloud. Wherever you want to get it. Fire. Definitely something to smoke and ride to, bro.
Yeah. I've been streaming it on Tidal myself.
Okay.
I remember when you sent it to me, I think it just dropped.
Yep.
I was on my way back from Mexico, so I kind of like listened to it on the way back in the car. And through the whole thing, like I did get that Currency smoke. And you had some skits in there, you know what I'm saying, with the smoking, and it's just dope. Right. Your beat selection is dope.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I mean, and it's really just kind of something that I'm bringing to the table as far as like, this is what you like, you know what I mean? Like I don't like throwing comparisons or whatever, but just like for an example, you know what I mean? Like how Lil Wayne had the droughts, like, you know, some like that's like drought 1, drought 2.
Like a series of...
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So you're going to get a little bit more of Mighty High, but just like obviously.
Like a Mighty High 2?
Yep.
Is that what we're expecting soon?
It's coming soon. I got another project that I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep that on wraps, but I'm going to just go ahead and drop it's the KDR tape, bro. Just be ready for that.
Okay. KDR tape.
KDR tape.
Fire.
Yes,
Fire.
Sir. But definitely be ready for Mighty High.
You constantly working that.
Nonstop, bro.
What inspires you when it comes to creating music, and what is the process like for you? Are you plugging in? Are you writing down?
It's a little bit of both. So I found myself like kind of at the beginning writing everything. Yeah. Like just typing it out on my phone, crushing it out on my phone, and then like I think I felt like I was doing it too much to the point where it was like making my music get stale to me. You know what I mean? Like I didn't feel like I had no incline. Like I was like, I'm writing the same way. I'm writing the same patterns. I'm writing the same like lyrics. And it was like a burning tire almost. You know what I mean? And then like my boy, like, you know, a couple of inspirations, my boy Marco Polo. Shout out to him. He back. Shout
out to him.
You know what I'm saying? 17. That's real. 540 shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, nah, he really gave me some, because he mixes and masters and makes like his own beats. He writes his own lyrics.
He's a producer,
all the way, like top down.
And an artist?
At the same time, bro.
Fire.
Yeah. And, you know, he really gave me some like pointers as to like, you know what I mean, kind of just being you. And like not trying to force what you think is hot. Yeah. And just be you, and then like believe that it's hot, and then like it kind of comes together. So I started like feeling more comfortable. You know, I started recording myself. What?
Like in the home studio at the crib? Yeah,
like
fire.
You know what I mean? And honestly, it's, you know, simple, basic. I got a couple, you know, people that I work with. You know, Eli Bands, man, that was, man, how I bumped into him, bro. Hey, that's what he on the come up, bro.
Fire.
Shout out to young man Eli Bands for sure.
Fire. Yeah.
Nah.
Shout out Eli. He in the cut right now.
Like that. You know what I mean?
So let's talk about that a little bit, because I met you through Eli. Yep. I met you. I think officially we were at some type of 420 event. Yep. And you performed there, right? Yeah.
No, I pulled up with Bands. Yeah. I think we was over here. Matter of fact, over at DDI. And it might not have been this location over at Doozy Joint, but I think it was another spot, like, in somewhere in Phoenix, bro. And it was like first time I really ever did an open mic in Phoenix. Like the first time I ever performed was at the Smokers Club, and that's where I met Bands and West.
Oh wow,
and Fax and all them. Yeah,
the Smokers Club.
Yeah,
shit. Right on.
Out in LA in February. Opened up for Young Deji.
You met him out there?
That's where we linked up.
That's interesting. And
so we performed basically on the same stage. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Like, so I went a little bit before them. So Wes and Bands and them went a little bit later. I was probably like, I won't say I was in the top 10 people who went. Like, I was probably like number 8 or number 9, something like that. And after I got off the set, Wes walked up to me and was like, yo, like, I heard you said you was from Phoenix or whatever. And I was like, I mean, yeah. You know, I always rep Virginia because, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm from Virginia.
From.
You know what I mean? I'm from Virginia, but I'm out in Phoenix.
I'm out in Phoenix.
That's exactly what I said to him. He was like, oh, where we down the way. I was like, oh, all right, bet. So, like, and they, he was,
Shout out Wes. Wes is dope. Shout out Wes.
Wes, Facts, Bands, the whole gang, the Cloudy House, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the Cloudy House vibes.
You know I mean? But, yeah, and we linked up. We made a couple tracks. That's where you know what I'm saying? Track number 6. It got Wes and Bands on that joint. It's called Proper. Y'all definitely need to go check that one out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
fire.
that's
go stream the tape for real, you guys. Add it to your playlist. Download it. Send it to your friends. Send it to everybody you know because, the streams really do help. When you download it, it really does help. You feel me? And add it to your playlist for real.
Yeah, definitely something to smoke to. Even if you don't smoke, something to ride to.
It'll make you want to smoke a little bit.
You know what I mean? For sure that. Yes, you did.
So when you smoking, you smoke indica, sativa. What type of trees you smoking?
Man, mostly indicas because, you know what I mean? I feel like I like to feel it in my body.
Yeah.
I mean, everything has its reasons. You know what I mean? I could say I'm a hybrid guy. You know what I mean? Either way.
Switching it up here and then.
I work at a dispo, bro. I smoke gas.
Oh, right on.
Proper all the time.
Right on. There you go.
I mean?
There you go. Joints or blunts? I see you have a joint right now.
Hey, man.
But
I stay with the papers.
With the papers, yeah. Me too. I hit blunts here and there, backwoods here and there, but I'm rolling papers.
If somebody else rolls it, like one of my homies, I'm not necessarily gonna go out my way to go hit it. But if they pass it to me, I'm gonna hit it. But like if I'm rolling it up, it's gonna be in the paper. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. So when it comes to creating, you smoking too in the studio or?
Yeah, that's been the feng shui. Like, you know what I mean? That's been like the steady vibe. That's kind of, you know what I mean? Like, so I lived a couple places on the East Coast before I moved out here.
Weed's a lot different back then out there.
Man, dude, it is different. Even the East Coast, like, weed is absolutely different.
Yeah.
Like, even from the north and the south, like my boy, he lived out in Boston and he brought some shit down to Virginia one time and I was like, bro, I've never seen anything like this. Like, and he's like, yeah, bro, this is what we get. Like, it's like the dispos, because like, Boston had been legal for maybe like a year at that point or something. And he was like, yeah, bro, like we can just go in there and get that.
Yeah.
And then I never, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking like, what a time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
To be allowed to go into a dispensary, bro. Like, go into a shop.
Yeah,
buy weed.
Yeah.
I always caught from Joe down the street.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
No, that's a fact.
And
growing up, it was always like that. You know what I mean? I think that's what caused the paranoia of it, because everybody looked at it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Though. Especially when we were younger, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I started smoking when I was 15,
Right on,
I mean?
Yeah, okay. That's probably, so like, you kids probably don't do that. I don't care. I don't know what I'm saying, but I was smoking around then too. So
I'm not advocating for this.
That's
life
a fact.
Was a thing. Life was a thing. You
know
no,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
But you know what I mean? I think anything is a medicine at the end of the day. It's a plant that's naturally grown, bro. Like,
that's a fact.
At the end of the day, it's medicine.
That's a fact.
Like, you don't necessarily got to smoke it to get the benefits. You know what I mean? You can put it in tea.
Facts.
You can put it in edibles.
Facts. Drop me gems.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's definitely different ways to consume it and still get the benefits from it.
For sure.
And there's ways to consume it and not even get high.
Absolutely.
CBD. Exactly. CBD is the thing now, and for those of you out there that got some pains or got something,
hey,
you're not gonna get high. You're not gonna get fired from your job either.
Exactly.
Feel me?
No, it's definitely and the beautiful thing is there's education out there now, bro.
Facts.
I guess like you can go find this information, and I just strongly believe that I think even seeing it in some places, bro, it's cutting down on people dying from hard drugs and stuff.
Fire, like,
pain pills, whatever, and like
that's a crazy thing right now.
It is, man.
Pills is a thing that's fucking up the world.
It's terrible, bro.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? There's always a silver lining in a dark world, bro.
That's a fact.
So
that's a fact.
You know what I mean? We gotta keep it positive.
You seem very like optimistic and like got good energy from the moment that I've met you. You've been genuine and you've been like, and we've only been around each other like maybe a handful of times.
For sure. I could definitely count on 2 of my hands.
Yeah, for sure. So like every time like that you've hit me up, you've been just genuine and you've been like, yo, I'm trying to tap in.
Hey, bro,
I'm trying to tap in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad
bro.
that you pulled up and got it in. You feel me?
Hey, man,
Yeah.
thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you for your time, bro.
Of course. No, this is what it's about for me, because
for sure.
I get inspired by you guys, you artists, you know, everybody, because I'm an artist myself.
Yeah.
But I want to kind of know everybody's story and use my powers and platform to help get your story out there.
Hey, man,
I don't know where my reach is going in the future, but it's going to be reaching.
We
you feel me?
Be at the top. I'm going to say that.
That's a fact. You know what I mean? That's a fact. You know,
hard work and hustle. You know what I mean? That's going to get you there. You got to have a vision, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why I feel like, you know what I mean? I go by the pilot, bro. I see that shit from a bird's eye view, bro.
Hey, there you go.
You feel what I'm saying?
I love that.
You feel what I'm saying?
I love that. That's dope.
Yeah, bro.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. That's dope right there.
Sure.
So, what can we expect from you in the future? Like, you got any shows lined up? I know you said the project.
Yeah, that KDR tape, you know what I'm saying? Look for that. Some like 2022 summer.
And make sure you follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'll tag everything down there, you feel me? And that's where you kind of keep up with everything. But
yeah, and I'll go ahead and say that jump for you too if you want to hear it. It's at pilot PILOT _ Flyin. FLYIN.
There you go.
No G, but I keep a G. You did.
There you go. Yeah, make sure you follow him for real.
Yeah,
Plug up. That's dope. So shows something. What can we expect from you?
So November 5th, Bravo the Bag Chaser. You dig?
Yeah.
Out in Tempe.
Okay.
I'm turn up with my man Bands. Eli Bands got me.
Eli Bands in the building.
Big love.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean, West gonna turn up out there too. You make sure y'all pull up to that joint November 5th.
Yeah.
That's out in Tempe. And then right now I got a couple other, you know what I'm saying, trying to get some more, you know, interviews, podcasting, you know,
getting it in.
some people, you know what I mean, make, you know,
more networking, huh?
Networking, bro. That's it. And then the 21st of November, Tempe Hip Hop Fest. I'm gonna do.
Oh, you're doing the Hip Hop Fest. Fire.
Yeah. So
have you done it before?
Nah, but I actually, you know, shout out to my homie Henny Lago. He out here in Phoenix too. I actually had, you know, hooked him up with a AZ Hip Hop Fest 2 summers ago. 2 summers ago, and he did that. I did a little performance out there. I ain't get to see it because I went, you know, just flew back to Virginia and stuff. But
okay.
Like, we, you know, I basically helped orchestrate his performance. So like,
Fire.
I got to see the kind of, you know, the vibe from the back end view.
Fire.
Instead of from an artist. And this one basically, you know what I'm saying, I just kind of took the reins and, you know, made some moves for that.
Yeah, make some moves. Plugged it up. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's dope. What's your favorite thing about creating music? Is it like being in the studio creating or performing the music, or I know probably both, but like to you, what's your favorite part about doing what you do?
That's a really good question. That's a superb question, bro. I really think like my excitement, like the athlete in me, loves performing. Like I just kind of like always been not like in a spotlight, because like football is obviously a team sport. But being a wide receiver, like, you know what I'm saying, catching touchdowns, whatever. You know what I mean, like that kind of thing. So like that aspect of me kind of like is like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? But then it's like
putting on a show, putting on a performance, because when you're on the field, you performing.
At the end of the day,
you performing, you're doing your best to be your best to get the win. And I feel like in this, having that same mindset in this industry is gonna take you to the next level. That's a fact. That's dope.
But I think though, to kind of like put a B to your question, bro, like I really think my music, like my inspiration, like you said, you know what I mean, is to be able to touch people, bro. And yeah, all right, like obviously, you know, I make smoking music, so it's like something to vibe to. But here you go, bro.
Thank you.
You know, something to vibe to, but at the end of the day, I do have a story to tell, and like this is just the sound. Like this is the sound you're gonna get from me. You know what I mean, I plan to be around. You know what I mean, I'm not gonna just be here for a little while. Like, you know what I mean, you're gonna hear my story, and you're gonna know. You know, I want people to know me. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So like, with my story, eventually I want to, you know, touch thousands of people, bro. Just because like, I really think that what I've overcome and like where I'm headed is like gonna be able to be like something to give people inspiration.
That's dope.
Yeah, bro.
That's dope. I love that, because I agree with you. Everyone has the power of perspective, because everyone is literally like a unique moment of time, and we're all
right.
Nobody else will ever have our lives.
Right.
Our experiences help others. So I love that you said that, because that's the essence of being an artist.
Right.
Inspiring others with your creations.
Right. Yep.
And I love that. That's dope.
Hell yeah.
That's
bro.
dope. I feel like I'm the same way. You know what I mean? I'm the same way, and that's why like.
But that's that authentic energy, bro. Like that's where like you like. People say this, you know what I'm saying? When you real, you can't fake it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you just are an authentic, genuine person.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, it's authentic and genuine unless you try to be unlike that.
Right.
I mean?
That's a fact.
And that's just like, it's awesome to be linked and networking with people who possess that. Because you know what I mean? Like I think this industry is kind of saturated, but
it is. It is. There's a lot of people out here chasing, you know.
I'm not knocking no one's art. I'm never knocking no one's creativity. Because if you have the guts to get up in front of people or get on a mic and record some stuff down and put it to the public without having a confident know that it's going to be, you know what I mean? But like, again, everybody, perspective. Everybody's good isn't always my good, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So like, I can make a song. I could think it's the best song forever. You know what I mean? Like, this is the best shit ever. But someone could listen to it and be like, yo, turn this off right now. Turn it off right now. There's 7 billion people, bro.
See, and that's the great thing about it, too. Because, like, you can create many different things. And there's someone for it.
For sure, bro.
Any product, any type of song, any type of vibe, you're going to attract what you put out. Yep. So, I fuck with that.
And to keep it real, that's kind of like, well, I don't be talking all that like banging shit, like all that like shooting and this, that, and the third. Because I feel like, you know what I mean? That's like what comes around. Like, I don't want to be dealing with hot rocks flying at me, bro. Like, I mean, I protect myself. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
But like at the same time, bro, like I'm not just like, I don't want hot rocks coming at my vehicle.
That's a fact.
While I'm trying to have ice cream with my kid. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
No, that's a fact.
Like, not that.
Yeah.
So I just keep it positive, bro. Keep it love, energy. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
just
I love
good
that.
Vibes, you know
I love that.
That's it.
Yo, so for any upcoming artists that want to create and but don't know how to start, don't have the motivation to and inspiration to, any words to them, young creators that are just thinking about doing music or whatever, anything you can tell them?
Really just chase your dreams. Like, if your dreams don't scare you when you think about like how much you can have, then they're not big enough. So like, never stop hustling. Like, never stop choosing you either. Because like, you're the only one that's gonna wake you up every day. You're the only one that's gonna get you out of bed.
Facts.
The only one that's gonna do this work that, you know what I mean, it's not just gonna come to you. It's not gonna be just magically handed to you. Like, you know what I mean, like hard work and dedication is always gonna outwork, you know what I mean, just pure talent. Like, you could be the most talented, gifted person ever, but if you don't got no work, you don't got no ethic, like, you know what I mean, you just kind of spinning wheels at that point. You know what I mean?
You're going in circles.
That's it, bro.
Yeah. Hey, shout out Eli Bands, camera guy today. You feel me? You know, as the podcast grows, as the team grows, you know, things will, you know, elevate. Everything will elevate together.
Hey, man.
I appreciate you for pulling up, though.
Hey, man.
And being a part of this moment with me.
Hell yeah, bro.
Because this is officially the second episode as Spirits of the Streets podcast.
Okay.
You feel me? I just switched it. I just thought about it. I just, you know, it's just.
All right.
So you're officially the second episode.
Man, it's an honor, bro. I really appreciate you having me. And
of course.
You know what I mean? It's all, you know what I mean? It's all part of the growth. You know what I mean? I see y'all's, I see everybody's vision. You know what I mean? I see where people are headed. And, you know, at the end of the day, when we got collective mind and a collective group, bro, like, it's unbelievable things that are possible, bro. Unbelievable things.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, to keep it 100, there ain't nothing settling. There ain't nothing. Like, I'm not settling for nothing less. You know what I mean?
You know what you want. You got your eye on the prize now.
And there ain't nothing going to deter that. You know what I mean? Everybody gets in their head sometimes. You know what I mean? Everybody has bad days and stuff. But, like, at the end of the day, like, you count on you, like I said. And so, like, that want to get it is what's going to keep you going.
That why is, you know, that want for sure. What is it that you want? Why are you doing it? That why is important.
Very important.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Yeah. So when the last time we did the show here in the backyard,
Yeah.
What was your experience of that from your angle? Because I'm everywhere. Whenever I'm DJing
sure.
and at the show, I'm like everywhere.
You're
I got
like,
so many people coming up talking
what's
to me,
up?
and it's just
What's
like,
up?
yeah, it's like, you
What's
know,
up, hippie?
it's nonstop. You know, it's
I
nonstop. Everybody
understand.
wants me to do something for them, and I'm just like, okay, yes, give me a second. Yeah,
Just a second.
but
man.
from like your perspective of like the the event, the people, and performing for them, and like, what was your experience?
It's also it's always a dope vibe, man. It's always love. You know what I mean? People show love when they're here. It's a decent amount of people for a house party. You know what I mean? It's like I would consider it a house party. Maybe, you know what I mean? It's
a backyard boogie.
Event. Backyard boogie. You know what I mean?
You feel me?
But still, like, that's people pulling up and they show love. They
Showing
clap.
love.
You know what I mean? Like, then, you know what I mean? It's all like a great experience from. I didn't get up on the stage, but I was up on the ground, so like I felt like being on the same level with them. Feel my energy a little bit, so like it was kind of cool. But I like whenever I perform, I kind of like go into that like sports mode. Like I said, bro, like
tunnel vision.
It's like muscle memory at that point. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I'm just kind of like vibing with the vibe. Like if they're rocking with me, like at a certain point, I'm like, I'm gonna say this. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just thinking that because like I know my lyrics. Like, you know what I mean? Like I at least try to get it down to the point where like.
Are you practicing before performances?
Constantly, bro. Like if I'm knowing that I'm pulling up to a spot, I'm at least picking the song 2 or 3 days before, and I'm
practicing.
Like that's probably like 75% of what I listen to.
Fire.
Just to like make sure that I'm not off, because like at the end of the day, bro, like where I'm progressing to is that I'm just gonna need the beat. I don't need to have my words behind me. You know what I mean? Right now, that's a comfort. I ain't even going cap. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I literally.
It's kind of like that crutch.
For a second. You know what I mean? I've been publishing music publicly since 2019.
Okay.
So, like,
okay.
Like I said, I started in 2012. Publicly, published Private Flights. So that was my first mixtape.
Private Flights.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to that, John. I gotta listen to it.
Bro, it's different. Yeah, it's got a couple of tracks from like 2017 on it. So it's
some
like,
older stuff. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's different. And then my first, I guess, EP is gonna be Pre-Boarding, and that's I pushed that, and I put that on all Spotify. You know what I mean? Spotify.
Everything.
Like that was the first time that I really had dropped the album. That was like my birthday last year.
Okay, right on.
2 years ago now at this point. Man, time flying, bro.
Flying.
Like, damn. Oh,
yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and that.
Yo, what year were you born?
93, bro.
93.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What a year.
I was born 1 year before you.
Okay.
No, sure. Actually, I'm sorry. 1 year after you. 94.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, you got it.
Listen. So I feel like we kind of, you know.
It's a vibe, bro.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope.
90s babies, bro.
That's dope. Yeah.
I think after like low key, and cause all right, so my brother is 98.
Okay.
So I'd be like after you, bro, and my sister, she's 2001, I think. 2001, something like that. She is turning 21 this next April, so something like that. And I'd be
sheesh.
Right? It's crazy. Time be flying, bro. We're literally going into 2022.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know. It's been a crazy past 2 years for sure.
Man.
The past 2 years has been nuts.
But
I'm glad to see everybody's out doing stuff now. All the creators are throwing shows again. Everybody's back in it.
Yeah.
Music is pumping. Festivals are going.
It's true.
It's going. It's moving again.
Which is good for creatives.
It's good for all of us to get out and, you know, execute on some of the things we need to.
But, you know, so, all right. So, look, like I said, I'm a silver lining kind of guy. The last 2 years has definitely shown us that we can sustain in a certain kind of way. Like doing this, you know what I mean? Being able to still have a range of exposure. Like, yeah, radio shows, talk shows, they've always been a thing. Mm-hmm. Not saying that, but it's just the way that it's presented now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody can have it on their phone.
Yeah.
You can have it on your laptop.
Accessible everywhere.
Like that, bro.
Quick.
But like, think about it. Like back in the day, you had to catch it on the radio.
You had to
catch it. Like
you had to
you're
record
gonna get the playback.
You had to like, yeah, no.
Sports events, all that.
Oh yeah,
all that. It's crazy what it. Like I think again, we're born in a specific, unique generation that like we seen the craziest
the transition,
like the craziest changes.
Like it literally, I agree with you, and I be thinking this to myself too, you know, because not too long before that, like my parents before me, they went from like pulling things to light switches, and that freaked them out, and then you know things like, you know what I'm saying, gradually to what we had, and then like now, wow,
like, it's like I remember when people used to get yelled at for being on the phone and the internet at the same time. Like if you're on the internet, you're not getting no phone calls. So if mom was expecting a call, you got to get off the internet. And it's like I'm in the middle of the game. Like what you mean get off the internet?
All day. I've been calling you all day. I've been what's been
and
going
it's been
on?
Busy all day. Why your phone busy all day? Damn.
You would connect, and then it had the loading, and then it would say to go.
Got the little man, the AMI guy, little running across.
Literally.
Man, what a time!
Literally,
and now, literally,
the internet changed my life.
Someone you can literally, they can be in Japan right now. My sister's in Japan right now.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Fire.
And I can literally call her and see her
what you
face
doing? How you
and literally be like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
No, that's tight. That's super crazy. Yeah, when you really start to think about it, you know, it's great because the connectivity helps us progress more and really take it to the next level of, you know, our lives and our personal, you know, things and just the world around us. So I appreciate it because, like I said, the internet changed my life.
For sure, bro.
When the internet was shown to me, everything changed because that was the first time I saw some wild shit on the internet.
No,
beheadings,
really, like crazy stuff.
I don't know if y'all know Rodden.com.
Nah.
But that was some wild shit. Like I'm young and I'm like looking at like crazy, and then But yeah, the internet changed my life, and us bringing that up, the transition. But it's a tool, and it's amazing, and it's great for us because now you can be anywhere in the world and literally get shown on everyone's phone.
Like literally, that's what I'm saying. Like transition back and forth. You know what I mean? Like on the phone, on the laptop, and then like the World Wide Web, bro. It's everywhere.
Yeah,
it's literally everywhere. That's crazy,
that's
bro.
a fact. That's a fact. So. We can stream your music on all platforms, correct?
Yeah.
Make sure you guys stream that. Like I said, adding it to your playlist, downloading it, sending it to a friend. All that does help. Stream it. Feel me? We appreciate
that love, man.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And like, I do it for people too. But I mean, obviously, I gotta hustle for me. You know what I mean? Like, but this isn't just like something that I'm like, oh, I hope that I get wealthy off of. I hope that like I'm gonna just make music for until I can't no more. You know what I mean? Like this is more than just a hobby, it's a passion, but like I also realize that you can monetize your creativity. Like I don't feel like there's a dollar amount that I'm worth. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's like money is a tool, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like and there's no tool that's worth my spirit.
Facts. Gems.
You know what I mean?
I love that.
But at the end of the day, like so obviously you gotta have it to exist. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not sitting here like, oh, money is like, nah, yo.
It's a very helpful resource.
Get that thing and make sure it spins, bro.
Because at the end of the day, in this world, you're not gonna do anything without it.
Can't right now.
You're not going to.
I mean, and it's crazy because low key, we're coming into an era where like technological money is a thing, bro. Like Bitcoin, whatever, like
cryptocurrency and all that.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Value. It's just shifting the perspectives of value for people. You know what I'm saying? Going from gold to paper now to
something
screen,
that you
can
just push buttons and it just be a thing. Yep.
Yeah. What? So
that shit crazy for real.
What is the end goal for you? The ultimate end goal for you in doing all this that you're doing and creating? What is like the ultimate success?
So I feel like success is relative to who you are. You know what I mean? So like for me, success looks like generational wealth. Success looks to me like that I've positively affected X amount of people. It could be 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I did that.
But really
so
did
like,
it, yeah.
So, 2, it could be 2 million. At the end of the day, I want to, again, inspire people to not just be you, but like be you with love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people don't be them with love too much.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of like a real hard concept in society. Cause like, I feel like we're in a cold time right now.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's because of the lack thereof. I think it's just more of a like maybe like a misunderstanding or something.
It is almost like a lack thereof, because a lot of the times it's the lack of love for thyself.
For sure. Yeah.
When they don't understand that, the miscommunication of that, then it's hard to project something that you don't know.
Right. And that's difficult. You know what I mean?
Very difficult.
And I think that's and the sad truth about that is that I think that's the vast majority of our society.
Oh yeah, disconnected. It's just a disconnect.
For sure.
There's a huge disconnect. I agree with you.
And
I agree with you.
And so like, again, I kind of like want to be that beacon of connectivity.
Fire.
Like if I can walk around and give a high five to a stranger, or like I said, I work at a dispo, bro. If I can give a fist bump from giving this old dude his medicine, because he's like, yo, what's gonna help me? What's gonna help me? What's gonna fix this pain that I have?
Yeah.
Like, and I like, you know, I mean, I smoke every day. I know, like, you know, I smoke for medicinal reasons.
Right.
Like, obviously, may have started recreationally because I'm a young bull. Like, fuck it, smoking weed's cool.
Yeah.
But like, you know, as I'm growing and realizing, hey, I'm not gonna take no pills, and that's gonna make me forget everything.
Fire.
Why do I need to forget everything? I
Dropping
can feel.
gems.
You know what I mean? Let me feel. And this is like a way to, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Everyone can, you know what I mean? Moderation is a thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, too much of everything can be a distraction.
Oh yeah.
So
I agree with you.
I'm not sitting here saying like, okay, yeah, I blow down heavy every day. I used to.
Yeah.
I mean,
same. I've slowed down.
It's a moderation kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's just coming with like more sense of myself. You know what I mean? What's going on in my life? Like, shit, being 22 years old before I had my daughter, you know what I mean? Shit, I'll buy a $300 ounce because that, like, weed was illegal in Virginia.
Yeah.
So like, I'll buy $300 of an ounce. Like, shit, my check's $600. I don't have rent, and I just have to drive around for $300 a week. Yeah, give me that. And then we just roll up fat.
Your values were different.
But now it's like,
the
all
priorities
right, bro,
were different.
Priorities. That shit's real. And I don't think, I mean, adulting, bro, we rush life so much as like a teenager, as like a young adult. You're like, yo, I want to be this, I want to do that, and it's like stuff be hitting you unless you prepared.
Yeah.
No, that's something that I definitely would drop for the young bulls. You know what I mean? Be prepared for life, because like. And it's crazy because you could prepare as much as you want, but you'll never know what life really hands you. So like, that's I'll give you a grain of salt there, but staying ahead of the game as much as possible. So like, if you can put yourself in a position where you're like, say 21, 22, and then you're like by 25, 26, bro, you don't know what you could do in 4 years if you really invest in yourself, bro. Like 4 years is such a long but short time, and it's crazy. Like I look back. So, like I said, I'm going to be 28 this year. I look back at being 24. I was living in Florida. I had no direction, bro. Literally, like, just doing shit.
Okay.
I had a whole, like, daughter, bro. Like, I felt like I had my priorities twisted. Like, I moved from Virginia. Didn't have, like, no type of direction. Like, I was just like, I got to get out of Virginia. And it's, like, coming to a place where you feel like you don't got nothing. You gotta realize what matters, because stuff that's not beneficial for survival is only gonna kill you, especially in a moment of survival.
That's a fact.
It's crazy.
Dropping gems. Oh my god.
And then once you get to a situation of comfortability and you don't have to be in survival mode, you can actually rationally think. It is so different.
Yeah.
Because like I said, you know, 24, like I didn't care, bro. I was walking to Starbucks like 2 miles from where I live. Like I didn't care about anything. Like I was just like doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like, cause like I was like, well, either I'm gonna do what I did here and keep fucking up, or try something different and be different.
Facts.
To get a different result, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like you can't walk through
dropping gems.
You know what I mean? You can't walk through the same door and expect to get a different room. You can't. You can't.
Insanity.
It's nuts if you think you do.
No, that's a fact. So, in that, when going through all that, what helped you like stay motivated, inspired, and got music?
Yes. So,
yeah,
man, and it's crazy because like. I really listen to a lot of Dave East, Nipsey Hussle.
Dope.
Hard
bars,
music, like just like, and it was just a mindset thing, bro. It was kind of weird. Like, I wasn't smoking. I was just like trying to figure it out, bro. And it was like an adjustment because, like I said, like I had been burning constantly for like, you know what I mean? Shit, I don't know how many, 15, so like 12 years at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe taking the longest break, maybe like 4 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just off of like, I got to do this or I'm not going to have nowhere to go.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, didn't have no car, didn't like walk in, bro. Like, so, you know, I had this woman who low-key helped me out, and she really put me in a position to get into the mindset that I have now currently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she gave me a hard lesson, bro, and put me on my, you know, she put me out like on some, you know what I mean? It was like I wasn't holding up on my weight, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was paying the bills or whatever, but like being in a sense of respect, like I wasn't. You know what I mean? So she was like, yeah, bro, you gotta go. Whatever. I was like, damn. Like I thought I was gonna be good here, you know what I mean?
Right,
kind of
right.
thing. But like again, that's that life thing. You never know when
what's
life's
gonna happen.
Because like I thought, like I said, I planned hard for it. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be in Florida for like 6 to 8 months. I'm gonna get a whip. I'm gonna get my own spot, and then I'm gonna chill for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah.
Boy, 6 to 8 months happened. She was like, all right, no more. I was like, what you mean? What you mean no more? Why not no more? But you know, she gave me a real lesson. She was like, you know, you're in my space. You're not abiding by my rules. I'm not having you here.
Yeah, facts.
So you know what I mean? And I had to make a decision. Either I was gonna be tail out or make something happen.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I had to, you know, I was in Florida, so like I didn't know no one but her. And then like I made obviously a couple friends, but like I'm not gonna just go to a work friend and be like, hey, I've known you for like 4 months, but like, can I come live with you?
Literally.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
literally.
I got a couple good friends that let me like bum on the couch because like I was like, all right, well, if you want me out, and she gave me a time, I was like, well, I'm not gonna even stay there that time that you're giving me. Like, I'm just gonna like already start moving my stuff.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
like,
Facts.
but that's really where the like transition of a mindset happened. Is like I realized my values. Like I realized like, you know what I mean? Like
what was
I
important?
literally have a whole child that I had to take care of. Like I can't just be out here like not taking care of myself. Like, you know, what would happen? You know what I mean? If I was like in a position.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you for having that mindset and having that transition, because you know what? There's a lot of deadbeats out here. I'm not a father myself.
For sure.
Not yet, you feel me? But shout out to you and all the good fathers out here and the good mothers, good parents out here.
For sure. And
that do what they need to do to provide for them kids.
Shout out to the good,
you feel me?
Good parents, bro. And
so that's inspiring.
Definitely.
That's dope. I don't have, like I said, I don't have kids myself yet.
Yeah.
But everything my parents have done for me, everything that I see my, you know, peers doing for their kids, it's inspiring. It's beautiful. That's the ultimate form of love. Like
at the end of the day,
that's like the purest form of love. Your family, your kids, and I love that.
The ones you make, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. Like, and I gotta like, you know, I'm not a type of person, like I said, I don't never talk down, you know, my child's mother. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, won't do that because she's a great mother. You know what I mean? Like, obviously we had our differences. That's why, you know, the situation is how it is. Yeah. But like that also comes with maturity and growing up, and like, you know what I mean? Like, why be bitter over something that like, you know, we both did. So like, and you know, big shout out to, you know, both, you know, she's married now, like, and her stepdad is a great, you know, man to my daughter. So like, that's what that is.
That's
and
respect.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like I'm not past looking at a blended family. You know what I mean? Like if it's love, it's love. It doesn't matter where it's coming from.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Blood doesn't always make you family. And,
that's a fact.
And,
Gems. That's a fact.
No, that's real. Like that's real. And
I've had you know, people that aren't blood care about me more
than your own blood, bro. And that's,
you know?
Hey, and you know, and it's crazy because again we kind of have that like sense of, like you just said, it's deep. It is deep. You know what I mean? Like that shit is deep. But it's like, even how deep it is, it's like we can't carry an expectation of a relationship. Like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, okay, obviously your parents, you do have an expectation as a child. Take care of me until I can take care of myself.
Yeah, for
sure, right? But like I feel like, you know, even let's just say brothers or something, like I love my siblings, you know what I mean? So that we're all good. So it's not even nothing like that, but like just like say, you know what I mean, they got beef or whatever. Like, why do I have to rock with you just because you're my brother? Necessarily, I don't. Like, you know what I mean? You're a person just like me. You feel like I do. Like, you know what I mean? Just because we share something doesn't mean that you're obligated to my energy. You know what I mean? Like, that you deserve, you know, what I got going on. Like, if you're not providing any positive reinforcement or criticism, because, like, I mean, let's be honest, opinions from people can be, you know, positive or negative at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. And, like, again, that perspective, like, we're talking and having this conversation, like, our perspectives are continually expanding, like, you know what I mean, expanding. And so, like, that's why it's, like, so powerful when people talk. That's why, you know what I mean?
Right, 100%.
Because it's like people can say so much whack stuff and, like, really throw people's perspective off of, like, what reality is. And especially if you don't have a firm sense of you can be very influenced by someone who doesn't have
energy can just shift.
Man,
energy vampires are real.
For sure, bro.
Feel me?
It's crazy.
It's just,
it's so wild.
For those of you that aren't in tune with yourself, with the energies around you, just become more aware. Expand your mind.
Yep.
You know, and maybe consider, you know, maybe this person is, you know, bringing negative vibes into my life. Maybe the energies around me isn't what I think.
Yep.
Not everyone deserves your energy. You said that earlier.
That's
you brought that, like, just because you're not, no, you don't. No one's just easily accessible.
Right. I mean, that, like, it's a precious source, man. Like, like, you are you. Like you were saying in the very beginning, like, there's no other you.
Unique.
Like, we're each
moment of time, literally.
Every time, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of this existence, bro. It's like it just keeps growing upon itself.
Yeah, yeah.
And, like, we grow as humans as time goes. So it's like, when's the end of it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like you say, like, you can't really find people who are authentically themselves enough to give you a positive perspective without messing with your internal. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I give when I speak, I'm not trying to tell you about what you believe. I'm trying to tell you how I believe and what backs the way that I believe. And then you take with what you want from what I said, literally, how you interpret what I believe. Literally. You know what I mean?
That's literally, like, the power of conversation.
Yeah, bro.
How it can inspire and transpire into different things, ideas, movements, just new, higher perspective, paradigm shifts and things like that. Like,
full circle with going back to, bro, when it's a good collective team, there's so many possibilities.
Fire, bro. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I'm
excited, bro. I'm so excited for the future. Like I said, Mighty High, Volume 2, coming soon. That KDR tape, you know what I mean? That's coming very soon, too. Shout out to, you know what I mean, my homies out to 17.
Yeah, shout out to all of them, yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, man,
they
everybody.
Ever come out here, you know, while we're out here, tell them, pull up, let's do the thing. Let's rock it out.
Say that. My boy Slick was just out here last weekend.
Fire.
Hey, man, like I said, go check out Slick. I got a couple artists I'm about to drop, you know what I mean? Y'all already know the boy bands, you know, hit
me bands in the building.
Back, you know, y'all got to go check that out.
Thank you.
They just dropped something banging. You already know. So let me go on and show the love, because that joint hard. You already got to spin that.
Appreciate that, yeah.
Yeah, my boy Count Slick, Jizza Raw, shit, Bass the Rain Man. Hey, man, Black State University, we coming out proper, you know what I mean? Shit, Clutch Packs out ATL, man. I got a whole lot of homies that be doing
whole arsenal.
Hey, man.
That's dope. Dope.
If you got a vibe, they got a vibe for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
fire.
That's it.
So y'all make sure you follow him on the Instagram so he can plug up all these people with you. Network, you feel me?
I always be sharing their music, because that's just what I listen to. Like I said, I don't really got a large list of people that I listen to. Like I say, like, I build inspiration from people. I like to catch vibes, you know what I mean? Shout out to Don Tolliver.
Oh yeah,
that
fire
album goes crazy.
Fire, yeah. Life of Don, yeah.
You know what I mean? That John. But
he has a crazy voice,
man.
That's it. Yeah, wow. Fire.
And them beats be.
Yeah, productions is crazy.
That.
Productions is crazy.
Like
for sure.
But yeah, man. So much for the future, man.
Fire.
I got just got a new logo.
Oh wow, right on.
It's tough.
Send that to me. I can pop that up right now as soon as you said that.
Say that.
It's like a pop it up right here.
Yeah.
Look at right here.
Yeah.
Look at literally. Yo, no, that's dope. That's dope.
I'm excited, bro.
Is there anything else that you think we haven't talked about or covered that you would like to kind of promote right now, before we wrap this up? I think we talked about a lot. You dropped a lot of gems, is what I'm going to say.
Hey, man, again, thank you for this platform, man. Thank you for, letting me express myself.
No, of course. That's what this is for. No, so I appreciate you coming out and talking, expressing yourself.
Hey, man, that's, like I said, I just want to inspire people. But, yeah, man, make sure you go stream Mighty Hive Volume 1.
Yes, sir. Links down at the bottom.
Yep. And then, love you, man. Smoke some weed.
Yeah.
Stay high.
Yeah.
If you don't smoke weed, just show love. If you drink, then drink that shit.
Yeah.
But don't do too much, because
moderation.
Y'all be like to do that. You know what I mean? But let's get that.
Yeah. Nah, I appreciate you pulling up, man.
You know
I appreciate
you,
and I appreciate the vibes.
Sure.
Yo,
absolutely.
You guys, another episode, Spirits of the Streets. We appreciate y'all.
Yep.